Hi everybody, I'm Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I cleared off what I had here from BB Craft, and I am going to use, these are some autumn jasper pebble beads. There is some 8mm crystal faceted coin beads. These are beautiful. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these. They may not fit. 8mm faceted glass rondelle beads. And these may not fit in anything, but I have these. They're kind of that purple, lavender, steel color. There's 3 of these little, they weren't in their own packages. I just have an array of things, and I have these 2 boxes. We're going to make something. Put it together, use up some beads. I don't know if it's going to be a necklace, a bracelet. I'm bringing you guys along. So I definitely want to use up these, and kind of would like to throw these in the mix. And it may be a good way, oh goodness, to also use some of those in the mix. Let's get these out of there. If I can get it open. There we go. There's a tiny little, what do you call those? Anyways, it's in there. I still have some of these pumpkin things. I don't know if they'll work in what I'm doing, but I'll get them out. I still have a ton of these agates. I'll get some of them out for spacers. They're pretty much all off the strand, so I'll just get a handful out. There's that. We have some things to add for sparkle. I don't know if that color is not the right color for this. Definitely not. Maybe add some of the more evergreen in. Okay, we're going to start with that. And I think it's going to end up being a necklace. Get that to close. There we go. And let's see if there's anything here. I really think those would go good with it. So let's add them to it. Let's make a necklace. Okay, so thinking about using this kind of mauve colored. Because it'll really brighten up some of these more clear ones. Let's just do it. Find my end. And I'm going to pull off probably, oh, I'd say around, that's probably about 20 inches. Let's see. Go this way. 99 is about 18 inches. Good enough amount. We're just beading. Where I'm not going to really, you know, I don't have a plan. I don't have an idea. I just want to use up some beads. So I'm warming this between my fingers to get the kinks kind of out of it. I have a clip I'm going to put at this end. I probably won't be using those. I may add some of these in. Those don't look like they're going to fit, neither will those. So let's go ahead and open this strand. We're definitely using them. I'm not going to do the live sale thing. I didn't get any interest in it, so and that's okay. Just going to pull off a few. I think we'll use these in the very center and the very front. And we'll use these. I may end up with one of these left for bead soup. And we'll do like that. Let's go ahead and put, maybe we'll do the dark in the middle. Let's see what that looks like. Put some shiny crystals on each end. I need something shiny in the middle of those. It's too blah. So let's pull these apart. So we have a red. So we'll have one of these. We'll have a red, an agate, one of these mustard, an agate, a red, an agate, and then one of the stones in the middle. I think we're going to take the smaller one, put it here, and put the big one here. Yes. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and put like that. I wonder if I have another redder one. I do. So it kind of, you know, evens out what's in the front. Well, I guess he's not all that red. Let's see. Well, here's one with a lot of fun reds. Let's use him. Here we go. This one looks like he has tree. Did I grab the wrong one? I may have grabbed the wrong one. Yeah, let's use that one. Because I don't have any that... I think that one will be better. All right, let's just set them all off to the side so we have ones to pick from. Okay. Oops. Slipped from my hands. All right, so that's going to be our basic kind of how we're going to do this. And let's see. I think then we're going to go with an agate on each side. Do I have another orangey one? Yeah. So I'm trying to kind of match up a little bit of what we've got. Like do that. Maybe I'll do a pumpkin. And then another green, like that. I think I'm going to string what I have here, and then we'll go from there. Because I really like how this is looking. I'm going to try to keep this video kind of short. So, had a doctor's appointment today, my usual monthly checkup thing that I have to do, med refill kind of, you know. And I had him look at the bite on my face because it's not clearing up. And it's definitely a spider bite. And there's these little tiny, they're not tiny, but small black hairy spiders that everybody sees. I kind of am allergic to them. And I get really bad infections when I get bit by one. And apparently one bit my face. And that's why it's not clearing up. So I have a oral antibiotic to take to clear it up, because I've tried antibiotic creams. I have some really strong antibiotic creams because I'm a diabetic, and it's not touching it. I have a lot of skin issues, rosacea, things that causes a lot of problems if I get bites on my face. So normally, though, I can get it cleared up after, a week. It's usually clearing up, and it's been well over a week, and it's really bad. So there's that. Yeah, so I've got some antibiotics for it, and I don't know. Whoops, get the rest of that down there. I guess I kind of like it. That green just kind of pops everything, and I just got to keep going and make more, so it's not the only, the only thing there. So I think I'll go into agate, red, and let's do kind of a swirly guy. Red, agate, shiny crystal, he has a wire on him. Let's take him out of the way for now. I love these English cuts. They're so pretty. Let's go with a green. Shiny crystal. And let's go ahead and do another agate. Red, agate, because this is starting. Let's see where this would be. Could introduce some of these. Let's see what they look like. I kind of think they'll be wonderful with this group of beads. So let's go ahead, get that in there. Oh, I love it. Let's add another agate red. I really like that. I'm going to get the other side caught up with me. And get this all moved down. So where I'm at here is with this set. So now I need to go. My wire is really cold, guys. It's chilly in here. I didn't have the heat on, so I need to pick up an agate. I just looked up to make sure I was filming. I would not have been happy. Red. Let's go and use this guy. And, oh, I have some right here. Red. He's got a chunk gone out of him. Let's get him over there out of the way. Agate. Crystal. Green. And you can do this with any bead. You don't have to, you know, if you don't have what I have, just put together anything you have. Get a pile of beads out that you have, you know, one or two of or a few of, and just, you know, make little patterns as you go. You don't have to worry about having X amount of beads, just, you know, and they don't have to match on both sides. It can be just do random patterns. And maybe my next necklace will be like that. Will just be random patterns the whole length of it. So I am here and I've gotten to this crystal, green crystal. Find the hole. And it'll be agate, red agate. Agate, red agate. And then we're going to use one of these amber colored. Agate and red. Let's see how long that makes this. This section is about, I'd say 10 inches. It's really pretty. And that comes down pretty good. But let's go ahead and bead up a little bit farther. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have plenty of red out here. Let me get some more of the agate. Look and see which box they were in right here. And I want to keep it small because this is heading up the back side. So 4, 5. Whoops. 6, 7, 8. That's 4 on each side. 9, 10, 11, 12. That gives me 6 on each side. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me get 8 of them out. Don't know exactly how many I'll need, but we have them. And then I have red out. Let's go with that. Alright, so I stopped with a red. So I'm going to pick up a crystal. And that'll probably be my last of my really big ones. And a agate or red. And then I'm going to do agate, red. Come on, little dude. Another agate. I think I'll put one more red. Another crystal. And then agate. Red. Agate. Come on. Red. Agate. Red. Whoops. And one more agate. I think that will do up the back. Let me shake them down. Clip on this end. Get this all moved down that way. And I stopped right here. And I'm at a red. So I need to put a crystal. And red. And I can get more out if I need to. Agate. So I've got red, agate. So I'll need 3 reds. Agate. And red. So I've got that stretch right there. Now I'm going to put another crystal on. And now we're going to do agate, red, agate, red, agate. So we're going to have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 agates, 3 red. So I need one more red. So there's my crystal. Agate. Come on. Red. Agate. Red. Come on, little dude. Agate. red. Agate. Check that with what's there. Perfect. So right now I have got, I would say 12, probably about 14 or 15 inches strung on. So we're going to set all this back, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use, I think on this I'm going to go ahead and use a clamshell. So let's go ahead and get that out. I have got, what kind of chain have I got? I think we'll go with a gold chain today. 2 clamshells. And 2 2x2 crimp tubes. And I'm going to put take the first end. We're going to put the wire up through the bottom of the clamshell. Oops, sorry guys. And then we're going to put the crimp tube on. And we're not going to put it all the way down. I have to get my tools unburied. We're going to grab that crimp tube and we're going to bring it up. And we're going to mash it. And make sure it's on there. Give it a tug test. I'm going to bring our crimp tube up. Tug test. I'm going to crimp tube our clamshell. Close it. Close it. Give that a hug. And then we're going to slide, oops, sorry guys, all these down. Give it a little swirly gig around. Put this open. And put that down all the way. I'm going to put I need to cut the very end of that off. It's got a mess there. Just makes it easier to put the crimp tube on. And I missed. So we're going to put the crimp tube and drop it all the way down inside of our clamshell. And it's down in there. I'm going to take my pliers, my bent nose nail pliers. I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to press down. And then I'm going to squash that crimp tube. Just like that. And I'm going to squash it really good. Because I want to make sure it stays. And it's on there tight. I'm going to clip off the extra wire. You don't want to clip it too close to your crimp because it can make your crimp fail. I'm going to close that, give it a hug, tighten that, and that part is done. Get our wire off here. I am going to come over here, and first I'm going to measure this. This is, well, I'll hold it up and measure it probably, so I get a proper measurement. It is at 16 inches, so if I want this to be 22 inches, I need, well, I'll cut 2 pieces at 3 inches. I don't know why I put that in there without leaving the tail out, but I did. So 2 pieces at 3 inches will put me at 22 inches plus roughly an inch with the clasp. So I need to cut 2 lengths of 3 inches. There's 1. And there is 2. Put away my stuff, get up my little pieces. And now all I need is jump rings and so I'm just going to grab 2 6mm jump rings, and I'm going to get a, there it is, lobster clasp, and we have it done. So we're going to take our 2 ends and find my other ones. I just sat right here and broke my fingernail, and it's jagged. Sorry, guys. My fingernails are so brittle. Okay. So I'm going to take my jump rings, and oftentimes you'll see me grab them like this, and you'll see me just kind of do that. And what I'm doing is I'm lining my jump rings up before I open them all the way and use them. And I do that because it just makes them line up easier when you go to use them. And these are kind of thick, so they didn't want to go through here. They were 18 gauge jump rings from Bead Box Bargains. Close that. I didn't put my chain on, guys. What am I thinking? Oh, you know what? That's why. Guys, you should, I bet you were all like yelling at me that I need to put my chain on first before I put my clasp on, don't I? Oh, goodness. Yep, I was one step ahead of myself. So I've got some little 5mm jump rings, or they might be 4. But I still have to do the same thing. They're not lined up perfectly. I'm going to open them. We're going to put our chain on because that's really important to do that. There we go. Now it's going to make more sense, isn't it? There's that. Now we will do this. And put this on the chain. Whoops, come on, little dude. There we go. And there's our part for our clasp to go into. Take a hold of this. Whoops, I'm way off there. Line that up a little bit. Open it. Put our clamshell loop on. Put our chain on. Close it. And now we're going to take our last one. This is a 6mm. And I'm going to put my chain on. Going to put my lobster on, and we're going to close it. there we are. So this is just a random bead necklace. We're just using up some beads from, I believe these are September of 2023, guys. September and October of 2023, over a year ago. And they've been in my bead stash. And now I don't have to put them in bead soup. I love that necklace. Really pretty. Nice and shiny. I added some elements into it to bring it all together. Beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments below.